New allegations have emerged against polygamous leader Warren Jeffs. A court filing Friday in Canada alleges he married girls as young as 12 who were brought by their own parents across the Canadian border into Utah. John Hollenhorst went to Canada to investigate similar allegations in 2004 and joins us with the latest.
Well, Jed, this latest twist comes out of evidence that was uncovered during the law enforcement raid in Texas on the FLDS ranch 3 years ago. That evidence now linked with Canadian birth records. This new Canadian court document reveals just how young some of Warren Jeffs' brides were. The rustic community of Bountiful, British Columbia, has been an FLDS outpost for many years. Although there was a leadership struggle a decade ago when Warren Jeffs came to power, many Bountiful residents still consider him a prophet. In 2004, we went to Bountiful pursuing rumors that child brides were being smuggled in both directions between Utah and Canada.
They're smart enough to realize that interbreeding isn't a good idea, so they have the gene pool. They move them back and forth between the two.
Canadian FLDS members at the time denied it.
In this day and age, do you really think people can smuggle back and forth across the border? I don't think so.
The evidence then was sketchy but significant, as this stand-up from 2004 suggests. A U.S. guard here at the border told us they frequently see cars with Utah plates carrying young brides, younger than usual, he says, for either Utah or Canada. Child brides were exceptionally young, according to the new Canadian court affidavit. It alleges the parents of two 12-year-olds and a 13-year-old transported them to the Utah-Arizona border in 2004 and 2005. All three were celestially married to Jeffs for time and eternity, the document says. The ceremonies were allegedly conducted at the FLDS stronghold known as Short Creek, the historic name for the twin cities of Hilldale, Utah, and Colorado City, Arizona. Then an FLDS official drove the girls to the YFZ ranch in Texas. When Texas law enforcement raided the ranch in 2008, they seized FLDS church records. That evidence has now been matched up with Canadian birth certificates. We don't know if there's a potential for a criminal investigation in Utah growing out of this new evidence. It's not entirely clear from the Canadian court record whether any of those three marriages took place on the Utah side of that Utah-Arizona border, and so far there's been no comment from Utah's Attorney General.
All right.